we're back. I'm Katrina, and let's do small talk. We're gonna be really quick. But I saw something on the internet the other day. It was like a best friend and her friend was a celebrity and how she was going through what she was going through, and her friend had money and didn't help her. So I just want to touch on that a little bit. Friends and money don't mix, first of all. But if you have a best friend and your bank account is on 10
Mm.
and you see your best friend going through what they're going through, first of all, if you're my best friend, I mean, because let's just fix this word best friend because people just throw that word like it's
Mm.
just they throw friend like it's just anything. Um, it doesn't make sense because if you're my best friend, you know everything about me. You
Mhm.
know all my situation, what I'm going through, where I'm living at. That's my best friend. So of course you help your best friend. But also I want to say we're on the outside looking in because what's the reason why you won't help your best friend? You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? It's a reason, or maybe not. But I'm gonna say for me, if I had it, now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not paying nobody rent.
Mm.
I mean, I look, we own our home and the shit is real,
Mm.
okay? These bills are real. So even though I have it, but what you need to realize too, you have it, but you can't keep giving it away because you won't have it.
Mhm.
And so when it's time for you to need, this person can't help you because they didn't have it to begin with. When you see somebody in need, it depends on what you in need for. Because if I'm sitting up here balling out of control, I'm like Mayweather ball, I'm like out of control. And my best friend is home struggling with her kid, trying to make it. That's something totally different. But
Mhm.
if you're on the ground with your makeup and your short skirt on,
Mhm.
giving it to him the best that you could, no, I can't help you.
Mhm.
So for me, I would help you, but it depends on the situation and how close are you. Because sometimes we could say our best friend, but we're really not that close. To
Mhm.
be honest, you can't even tell me my brother's name or,
Mhm.
my niece's and nephew name. So, Nisha, what do you think when you say best friend? If you had a best friend, let's say you and your best friend were friends since y'all was goobers, like
Mhm.
let's say 10.
Mhm.
Would you help her?
Yeah.
No matter what?
And we're still best friends, like the same.
Yes,
Yes.
the same level.
Yes.
Not a fall off best friend, whereas though,
Right.
she disappeared for 20 years, then come back and was
Right.
like, you made it, give me that, give me $10.
Yes. Someone that stuck by me at my lowest points as well.
Hmm.
I feel like at some point my best friends turn into like my sister. So that's how I carry it.
Right,
What I do for my sister is what I would do for them.
right.
What I think I will know when I'm being taken advantage of, but
Hmm.
again, sometimes you don't. That's on me. But I would definitely try my best to help. But
So, do you know the article or the video that I'm talking about?
I
Because
do.
then the person was like, Jesus. And I'm like, you her best friend. And
Yeah,
why are you saying that? You
and
know she
acting
was
like
going
she
through it.
didn't know any of this was
But did she
happening.
know?
Exactly, because
You
sometimes I
know?
know when I'm going through something.
You don't
Sometimes
tell nobody.
exactly. So it could be that. But when it's something to that extent, I feel like you kind of know when a person's moving different too.
Hmm.
And you kind of, I don't know, as a best friend, you can probably sense something's off.
No, as
Eh,
my best friend, I'm telling you my bullshit. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm telling you what's going on. I'm
unless she
like,
was
let me tell you
embarrassed,
about this motherfucker.
but right.
And also the person has a child, so you could be
Mhm.
like, "Where's the father? Come on now, we're gonna talk. Let's talk
Yeah.
about it."
Yeah.
It's like you want me to take care of you and your situation,
Exactly.
but she's probably saying, "Where's the father?"
Mhm.
So this conversation can go so many ways.
Mhm.
It can go so many ways about being a friend to somebody, but when you're in need and the person know that you have the money and she watch you give it to somebody else,
Mm.
did you ask? Because a closed mouth don't get fed.
True.
So
True.
I don't know. For me, I'm gonna say this: best friend, we riding. You can tell me my grandchildren name. You know everything.
Mhm.
You know my husband's position. You know what I'm saying. So many things. If you're my best friend, you know all this. That means I know you're and
Mhm.
what you're going through.
Mhm.
So we sitting down. We have an island talk, kitchen island. You don't know what I'm talking about. We have an island talk, and what you want to do that? What? Let me see. Of course, I'm married, so no money goes out the house without a discussion with my husband. So okay, so let me see what we can do. But honey, if you're turning up on Friday night, I'm not helping you.
Yeah.
You got to really be grinding and trying to take care of everything.
Yeah.
Your son, your car get repoed. Okay. Oh my goodness. So if your car getting repoed, I can't pay you rent. That's one thing. That's my goal. We ain't paying nobody rent. That's where I do it line. You can't stay here either. I don't play that. There's only one queen in this house. So if we can get you this little small hotel, what is the Super 8? The Super 8, they got a special. But anyway, we can get you down there. We can get your car back on the road. You know, certain things to help you, because we know you need your car for transportation for your kid, you know, for you to get back and forth to work. And another thing, are you best friends with this person? Are you working with this person? Or do you have a full-time job? Because if you just riding around with her and watching her shine and do her thing, let me holler at you next week, because I gotta go to work. I'm gonna get me a job and take care of my family. You know, so it's so many ways this thing could go with friends and money. To me, it don't mix. You should never mix the two. Even with family and money don't mix either. You know, it just doesn't work, because you get them $20 and they might get back to you next week. I was always taught, if somebody asks you for money, don't ask for it back. Just consider it a gift, you know, because if they didn't have it to begin with, how they gonna pay it back to you? Or somebody come to you for $200-300. If I give you that, you can't come back for 5 years. These are the rules. Some people don't like the rules. So what made me think that she didn't know everything that was going on, she was like, Jesus. So which she shouldn't even be saying it like that, but whatever. She might not have knew everything that was going on, but you just expect her to give you money. Or you could have said, hey, I'm in a hardship. I'm in a bind. No, set it off. Anyway, so Father, forgive me. All right, so or then she keep laughing. She is so disrespectful. I'm in a bind. No, so or you could just be like, can I work for you? Because I'm in a situation, you know, I need money. I have a lot going on. I'm going to do something with my child's father, and I'm just trying to stay above water. I see you're doing really great at what you're doing. Can you find me a job where I'm on your team? I mean, that's another way you could look at it.
Yeah.
But
So it's not like a handout. It's like I'm working for it. Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than somebody giving you money and they throw it in your face. You gave me $10, y'all, and you really gonna keep bringing that up? And that's when you get $10 worth of pennies and pay their ass back. Go right to the bank and get $10 worth of pennies. Here's your money. You know, so family and friends and money do not mix at all. Because sometimes they feel like, oh, you got it, so I don't have to pay it back. But then when you don't give it to them, you think you all that. No. If I get up and hustle 7 days a week and I'm putting in 18 hours a day, I don't have to give you my money, because you could be doing this. We both got the same amount of hours in a day. So let's talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, it depends. Stop using this word friend, because it don't work. Because if they were best friends, ride or die, I'm gonna tell you this. I wasn't gonna speak on it. I had a best friend. We don't even talk like we used to. I didn't do nothing to it. You know, I don't push the issue. Walk away, you walk away. You know, when I haven't talked to you in 3 years or once a year and say, hey, I'm in a bind, Nate. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, because then I give you $300 and I don't see you till next year. Then I'm in the bind, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? And it's somebody different every time. I just feel like, I don't know, do a friendship has to be constant to give money?
No.
No. You don't think so?
No.
So if I didn't talk to you all year and I call you Misha. Misha, me and grandbaby need $20.
I think it depends on the relationship,
Hmm.
but
So you're saying I can disappear for a whole year and then come back and get $20 from me?
you don't like no,
You can't, because you can't
no,
call me.
yeah,
I haven't seen you all year.
no checkups,
Nothing.
no, yeah,
You don't know if
no.
I'm on the curb or anything.
Right,
You know what
because I
I'm
could
saying?
be in a yeah, you don't know what I'm going through either.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
You
no.
know. So
Yeah,
why would you just call? That's why I said they can't be best friends. You can't. It's no way.
yeah.
It's no way. You watch her give somebody else some money, and now you in your feelings.
Mhm. And if that was the case, you should have brought that up. Since y'all
But
best friends, y'all could have had a conversation about that too. But I it's like also where's the effort on her part too
mhm.
to stay afloat?
And I'm telling you, the way she was like, Jesus, you're not her best friend.
Mhm.
You're not, boo. Because first of all, this wouldn't be on camera.
Mhm.
This is something we talk about in private.
Yeah.
Nobody's know
Yeah.
which. I should know that your car got repoed and you had to move back in with your parents. That's not for the streets.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I'm
No.
finding out the same time. Yeah. No.
And she's saying Jesus says take it to me. She didn't know what was going on. So what's the problem? What
Mhm.
that's not your best friend.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. Now, you can have a best friend that they'll call and be like, hey, what's up, Miss Concy? How you doing? And you
Yeah.
could talk like y'all been talking all year. But that person is not asking you for anything, just checking on the family. That's a
Mhm.
good thing too.
Mhm.
That's a best friend.
Yeah.
I'm not calling because I see you on TV and you doing that. So let me get this 300,000 real quick so we can, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
No, they actually calling to check on you. So you mean to tell me this person is your best friend, but you didn't know that she was going through what she's going through.
Mhm.
What I would say is don't mix money and friendship because it don't mix. Money and family don't mix. So have a good night. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe. Have a wonderful evening. Master Mercedes coming soon.